Hello, everybody. I hope you guys got a great days. I hope God may bless you. Today, for some reason, I decided to make a new video. I know it's been a long time and a long minute I didn't address any DNA video, but this is actually one of good reason to make one. As Is a new DNA update on the African side this time, and it was interesting for me to share with you a bit of my background with this DNA so that it may help other people in the diaspora that was interested to find where they're from in Africa, which tribe, which country, and have this beautiful knowledge to help them and show that it's very much possible to find these kinds of information nowadays, due in the day of age that we are and the technology that we have. So, sorry, I got a little cold, but yeah. So sorry. So where I was going with now we in 23andMe. 23andMe, is an excellent DNA platform. As time goes, I was logging into it in 2020. That's when I started working with DNA and 23andMe. At first, it didn't have much information, but as time has passed, 5 years to 6 years later, you have a lot of nice breakdown toward the DNA, rather that is, African or European or, um, you know, Middle East, North African, wherever you come from, they have the specific data for this, and that's a nice thing because it get more specific and specific. Now we just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show the result that I received. This video will not be too long, but so that's my name, of course. I don't hide that for no one to see. But so they say that totally I am 58% sub-Saharan African, which um, mean all the Africa, all the Africa from south, east, west, you know, to all that region. After they say that I'm West African, so West Africa, where slavery was a big, big problem in that area. It was very involved, so we cannot hide this for nothing now. It is what it is. But today, I am feeling grateful that I can honor my ancestor by knowing where they came from by DNA. DNA doesn't lie. So they say Nigerian, 25.1. So that's a huge portion of my DNA. And when you click there, it say distant, okay? Distant, which means it was a couple years ago or a very long time ago. And it say Igbo, okay? And then it tells you that you are connected to share ancestors to people of African descent, primarily from Southeast Nigeria. Many was identified as Igbo, and then they give you more specific. After that, I'm also connected to the Yoruba, okay? Because you guys gotta understand how slavery was involved many tribes from many different places in West Africa that were brought to many other places in the America and has mixed with each other. So we are a mix of tribal, you know. Then, and my surprise, I got Ashanti and Fanti, which By the way, all of those tribes, I did find cousins from those tribes. Some from my father's side, some from my mother's side, and some on both sides. So it's very interesting to see that I have Ashanti and Fenty because on my mother's side, seemed like I has a lot of Akan ancestry, and on my on my father's side, seems like I had on I don't know which branch, if it's on the Bahamian side, on the African American side, but seems like I have also some Akan, I think mostly Fenty ancestry, right? Now we going there, Senegambian and Guinea 4.1. I have Wola, Fula, Osa, and Mandinka people. And after I got Fula and Osa people. And then I got Osa and Fula from northern Nigeria. So basically, they are telling me that some of my ancestors from the northern part of Nigeria, as Fulani and Osa. Yes, on my mom's side, I find a lot of Fulani and Osa ancestry, which was related to my grandfather on my mother's side, that is from Haiti, Cavaillon, Haiti, you know. And yeah, so that was just confirmed. The Wola Fula and all of that, I find this. I find this on my father's side. I think is one cousin that is Wolof, Fula, and Mandinka, but I'm not sure exactly which one I'm connected to. And on my mother's side, I find a lot of Osa, I find a lot of Fula, I find some Wolof, but I don't know if some of these Wolof also have Fulani, you know, and then I have Mandinka. So some of them Mandinka or Sanike people had Fula ancestry. So it's kind of complicated, but yeah, it's all confirmation to what I already know so far with all the research I did. Then I got Congo from the Congo River estuary, so very close, you know, and Congo and Mambunu people. I find some Congolese on both sides, my father's side and my mother's side. Um, so, you know, pretty much after this, you know, it's stuff that I already know, and it just, like I say, they give confirmation, but it also give me happiness to know where my ancestors from in Africa, and I can keep honoring them and show them, you know, love and appreciation. Um, and I gotta say thank you also to 23andMe for making this possible for the diaspora to find out those kind of information. Um, yeah, it's very, very interesting. Um, and yeah, I'm very happy of the information that I got so far. You know, my paternal Y-DNA is from the Yoruba people, so you know, there's a lot of African tribal affiliation that's in me. One thing that is not there that I know I have on my father's side, and I mean on my mother's side, is Liberia. I got a lot of Liberian cousins, you know, and also I got Ewe. On my mother's side, I got a lot of Ewe ancestry as well. So that's the two stuff that is not there, but most of all what I knew is actually there showing up. So if you want to have this update, first you gotta get a up to date kit which goes to V5 and V6 and V7. And you want also, I heard that you gotta get also a subscription from them, 23andMe. Other than that, some people have not received it, so you know it's very unfortunate. But for the ones that really interested, I will totally advise 23andMe to try. And yeah, so this is it. I didn't want to make a super long video. I wanted to show my update, and where I'm from proudly. If y'all want to see, just if people think it's a lie, Haiti on my mother's side, Bahamas on my mother's side, and my father side is African American. So, but I still didn't receive anything. But yeah, So yeah, this is it. All right, guys. I wish you the best, and be proud of who you are. Be proud of your ancestor. Be proud of your African self. Much love, blessing. All right, I'm out.